is Miss Ramirez, and we're going to be learning about day and night and what causes day and night. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys, and then we'll do a little demonstration to help you guys understand day and night. So let's take a look at our presentation. Hopefully by the end of this presentation, you guys will be able to identify characteristics. So what are things that you see during the day, and what are things that you see during the night? And then you'll also be able to answer what causes day and night. Now, I have a couple of questions for you guys. So what are objects that you might see in the daytime? And then what are objects you might see in the nighttime? If you were to draw a picture of the day sky and the night sky, what would it look like? And think about what are some patterns you might notice. So look at this picture over here. We see that it's daytime, and then it's nighttime, and then it's daytime again. So it's a cycle. And then what are some activities you might do during the day? And then what are some activities you might do during the nighttime? So you can take a moment to pause if you want to draw your pictures of what you might see during the day and night. But I'm going to go ahead and show you some of my own pictures of what we might see during the day and night. So let's take a look at some of these pictures that I took at the Environmental Center where we are today. So think about, what do you guys see? Can you identify any things in this picture? And again, you can pause the video if you want more time to discuss or to observe or look, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some things that I see in this daytime sky. So look at the sun over here. So it's kind of almost a partly sunny day. So we have our nice sun shining high in the sky, but I also see a whole bunch of these white things. What do you guys think those white things are? So those are clouds. Some days we see clouds in the sky, some days we don't. So it kind of just depends. And then over here, what do you guys think this is? So that's actually the moon. So you can also see the moon during the daytime too, sometimes, not all the times, but sometimes you're lucky enough to find the moon. So think about, what are some activities that you like to do during the daytime when we have that sun out? Now, it is important to note, let's take a look at our moon. The moon doesn't actually make its own light. So the moon is just reflecting light from the sun. And let's look at the nighttime. What are some things that you guys see in our nighttime picture? Can you guys identify any of the things in this picture? And again, you can pause the video if you want to allow time for discussion, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what I see. Look at this big object in the sky. So that is our very own moon. What do you think these little dots are? So those little dots are the stars. Now, sometimes we have a nice clear sky where we can see the stars. Sometimes we might have a cloudy night where we won't be able to see some stars. But also during the nighttime, you can see things. You might be lucky to see a planet sometimes as well. And think about, what are some things you like to do during the nighttime? I know I like to sleep during the night. And I have a quick little challenge for you guys when you're at home. So on a Saturday or on a Sunday, go outside with an adult and watch or observe the sun. So see if you can get an adult to get you to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Go outside and see, where is the sun? Then go outside with an adult in the afternoon time, around 12 p.m. in the afternoon, and see if you can find the sun. Where is the sun at 12? Then go back outside with an adult around 7 p.m. and see if you can find the sun. So think about, how has the sun changed position throughout the day? So that's pretty cool to look at. And here's a little video that you can see how the sun changes as it moves across the sky. So here's our bright shining sun over here. It actually rises in what we call the east direction. And it's highest in the sky at noon. And then it's slowly going to set in the west. And what do you think is going to happen when that sun starts to set in the west? What's the sky going to look like? So we see as the sun starts to set, it gets dark and we have our nighttime. So I'm going to stop our video. So I encourage you guys this weekend, go outside with an adult and track the sun as it goes across the sky. Now, it is important to note that the sun is not the one that's actually moving. It looks like it is, but it's not. So take a look at this picture over here. We have the sun and we have the earth. Which one is actually moving? So we have our earth over here. Our earth is doing a special motion or movement called rotating. See if you guys can say that big word. So rotating means to spin. So think of some things that can spin. Think of a ballerina spinning on her toes, or think of this toy right here, a spinning top that you might play with. It spins. So what we're going to do next, I'm going to show you a model of the earth spinning or rotating and how that gives us day or night. So let me go ahead and stop my screen share, and we should be back on video now. So here we have the earth. It's a globe, and the globe, our earth, is not straight up and down. It's slightly tilted. And let's look at our lantern. This is going to represent the sun. The sun is so nice and bright. It has a lot of energy and light to it. So we said that the earth rotates. Rotates means to spin. Can you guys see how the earth is spinning? It is spinning around what's called an axis. It's an imaginary line that goes straight through the middle of our planet Earth. And it's that line through which the earth will spin or rotate. So where do we live? We live in Dallas, Texas. So I put an orange dot where we live on our globe. So here we are in Dallas, Texas, and here's our sun. Do you think Dallas, Texas on our globe right now is having daylight or nighttime? And why do you think that? So we know that in our model right here, Dallas is having their daytime because it's in front of the sun. It's experiencing the sun's light. So look at the other side of the planet. Is it dark or light on this side? So hopefully you can see that it's dark on this side. So this side of the planet is having nighttime. So now the earth is spinning, spinning, spinning again. It's rotating, rotating. Now Dallas, Texas is on this side of the planet. So on this side is Dallas, Texas experiencing day or night. So keep in mind our sun's over here. So hopefully you guys said when Dallas is on this side, we're experiencing our nighttime. So when the earth spins or rotates, that is what is causing day and night. And it actually takes the earth one day or 24 hours to spin one complete time. So the earth spinning causes day and night. So I have a quick little poem that we are going to act out to help you guys remember that super big word. So you guys can take a moment to stand. We have the sun right here. I'm going to represent the earth. So if you guys will take a finger and put it on top of your head, that's going to be the axis. Remember that imaginary line that goes through the planet? So put your finger on your head like this, and we're going to rotate or spin just like our planet. And as we spin or rotate, we're going to say a little poem, and you guys can repeat it with me. So here we go. Rotation, rotation. Let's talk about rotation. So let's spin around one more time. Rotation, rotation. Let's talk about rotation. And now we're going to learn another part. Causes day and night. Causes day and night. And the sun going across the sky. And the sun going across the sky. So that's just a little poem to help you guys remember that rotation is just a big word for spinning. And it's that spinning that causes day and night.